Shocking hidden costs of buying a home in Mountain House, California revealed. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Resquared Mortgage channel. I'm Rob, your trusted mortgage broker here in California. Today we're talking about something that could make or break your home buying experience. The hidden costs of buying a home in Mountain House, California. Now, Mountain House is a beautiful up and coming community that's perfect for families, commuters, and anyone looking for that modern suburban lifestyle. But here's the thing, there's a lot more to the cost of buying a home than just the sticker price. Hidden costs can quickly add up and catch you by surprise if you're not prepared. So in today's video, I'm breaking down the 6 most shocking hidden costs of buying a home in Mountain House. So let's dive in. Before we jump in, don't forget to hit subscribe and tap that notification bell so you never miss out on the latest tips, tricks, and mortgage advice to help you navigate the real estate market like a pro. The Resquared Mortgage channel is your go-to resource for all things real estate, so make sure you subscribe and stay informed. First up, let's talk about property taxes. Now, everyone knows you have to pay property taxes, but what most people don't realize is just how much they can vary depending on where you buy. In Mountain House, this can be a major hidden cost. You see, in newer developments like Mountain House, many neighborhoods come with something called Mello-Roos. Mello-Roos is an additional property tax that helps fund public services and infrastructure, such as schools, parks, and roads. And while these things are great for the community, it also means your property tax bill could significantly be higher than what you might expect. In fact, property taxes in Mountain House generally range from 1.25% to 1.8% of the home's value. So if you're buying a home priced at around $700,000, you're looking at an annual tax bill of anywhere from $8,750 to over $12,000. That's a hefty sum. Mello-Roos can add several thousands of dollars to your yearly property tax bill, so it's really important that you ask about this up front when you're shopping for a home in Mountain House. Next, let's talk about homeowners association fees, also known as HOA fees. When you're buying a home in a planned community like Mountain House, there's a very good chance you'll be paying these fees. And while they might seem like a small monthly expense at first glance, they can add up over time. HOA fees typically cover the maintenance of common areas like parks, pools, and clubhouses. They also help pay for services like landscaping and security. The benefit here is that you'll live in a beautiful, maintained neighborhood, but it's not free. In Mountain House, HOA fees can range from $100 to $300 per month, depending on the community and the amenities provided. And remember, this is on top of your monthly mortgage payment. And one more thing, HOA fees can increase over time. That's something to keep in mind if you're planning to stay in the home for several years. Alright, I mentioned Mello-Roos earlier, but let's take a closer look because it can be one of the biggest hidden costs when buying a home in Mountain House. Mello-Roos is a type of special tax that's imposed in certain areas to help cover the cost of infrastructure development. This can include things like roads, schools, and utilities that are necessary for newer communities to thrive. While this makes Mountain House a fantastic place to live with great public services, it also adds an extra layer to your annual tax bill. So how much does it cost? Mello-Roos fees can vary significantly depending on the neighborhood and the home, but on average, you can be looking at $1,000 to $4,000 per year on top of your regular property taxes. And the thing about Mello-Roos is it's not something you can negotiate. It's set by the community and has to be paid as long as the Mello-Roos bond is in place. Next up are closing costs. Now, this isn't necessarily a hidden cost because most people know they have to pay closing costs when buying a home. But what many don't realize is just how much these can add up, especially in a competitive market like Mountain House. Closing costs are the fees associated with finalizing the sale of your home. Closing costs typically range from 2% to 5% of the purchase price. One thing to keep in mind is that some of these costs can be negotiated. For example, you may be able to ask the seller to cover some of the closing costs, depending on the market conditions. However, in a competitive market like Mountain House, sellers may not be as willing to offer concessions. That's why it's important to plan ahead and have these costs covered. If you're finding this information helpful and you want more tips to make your home buying process easier, go ahead and hit subscribe and click the bell icon for notifications. I post regular updates with expert insights on mortgages, real estate trends, and everything you need to know to make make your move smooth and successful. All right, let's talk about something that many home buyers overlook: moving costs. Moving is stressful enough as it is, but the financial aspects can sneak up on you if you're not careful. Moving costs can vary depending on how far you're moving and how much you have to transport. Are you hiring professional movers, renting a truck, or doing it yourself? Even with a do-it-yourself move, you're looking at costs for truck rental, packing materials, and possibly temporary storage. These expenses can easily add up to $1,500 to even $5,000 or more if you're coming from out of state. And don't forget about other expenses like setting up utilities, transferring services, and even updating your address on legal documents. These small costs add up and are often overlooked, so be sure to include them in your home buying budget. Finally, let's talk about home maintenance and repairs, a hidden cost that many first-time home buyers don't consider. Even though Mountain House is known for newer homes, maintenance costs can still add up over time. You'll need to budget for things like landscaping, appliance repairs, and even general wear and tear that comes with owning a home. A good rule of thumb is to set aside 1% of your home's value each year for maintenance. It's better to be prepared for these expenses so you can enjoy your new home without any financial surprises. So there you have it, the hidden costs of buying a home in Mountain House, California. It's all about being prepared and understanding the full financial picture. If you have any questions about buying a home in Mountain House or need help navigating the mortgage process, feel free to reach out. My team and I would love to assist you in making the home buying experience as smooth and stress-free as possible. And don't forget, hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell to stay up to date on all my real estate tips and mortgage advice. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.